Yes, it feels good to be back. It's been about 7 days since I last posted a video, and that obviously, for a lot of people that aren't aware, I was a bit ill. I'm just about getting over it, and obviously the speaking is a bit... Anyway, whatever, I'm not going to complain about me. I'm feeling good, and that's the thing. I wanted to come back and only do content when I was positive to make said content. So in Marvel Contest Champions news today, we've got to cover all the amazing stuff, and not to be like coincidental that it's been 7 days. I'm the person for the last year that's complained about not having 5-star arenas, and we're getting 5-star arenas, so that's weird. There's no kind of coincidence with that. I mean, it's not like the second coming. It's not. I'm not Jesus. I'm not like the arena Jesus. All I'm really kind of saying that it is positive news, and there's a lot of things that we want to kind of like talk about with regards to news in the community. Some stuff previously from the last week that I wanted to cover, but as well there's about 3 bits of news that I've got to cover tomorrow, so I'll save it to then. So sorry to Mutant and sorry to Lee. I will be covering your news tomorrow when we do another Marvel Contest of Champions news, and I'm going to stop talking. Let's just get into these news articles. Okay, our first story back, and it's kind of like a slow start. I'm going to, like, you know, start burning you like slowly before I completely kind of blast you with heat or incinerate, whatever. Anyway, first story is that we've got Kabam Lyria joining the team. Obviously, this is another person that's going to get our flack and kind of like our negativity. Why is this not running? Why have you done this? Like lots of that. They're going to have lots of that. So Kabam Lyria, expect a lovely community, but at the same time, a very passionate, I'll use the word passionate community. And obviously, there's a lot of things that Lyria likes. She's got he or she, obviously we don't know, but you've got She-Hulk as an avatar, so I'm not quite sure. You'd say that you like Loki as well, which is kind of odd because there's 2 characters that I don't think the community will kind of go like, hey, they're the best champions or characters. But if you kind of look at the worth of Loki with regards to usage in other areas, especially Act 5.4 and kind of that Ultron boss, then yeah, you could say that that's a good choice. She-Hulk, not great, but obviously you like bird watching, you know, that's cool. What men don't like watching birds. At the same time, we've got like 2 dogs and 2 cats, I think it is, so it's like that's pretty cool, and obviously we'll thoroughly welcome you into the community, so yeah, welcome aboard. Our next story, and this is kind of the start point of this 5-star arena thing, and obviously we'll get into that in a moment, but obviously this post like was kind of posted back in the 29th of January of this year, and it was kind of odd because someone really kind of looked in minute detail of what we saw from that kind of trailer, that Alliance Wars video that was produced by Kabam, and I kind of identified some kind of key aspects about future stuff, including the 5-star arena. And obviously, within 7 days, we got this arena. We have got the 5-star featured arena. I didn't think this would happen. I really didn't. But it was something that I think should have happened a long time ago. And the kind of whole dynamic about changing and having a different kind of extra arena means that it's going to mean players are going to be diversifying, and we're going to see more segregation into different arenas, which will lower down scores, hopefully cutoffs. That'll be the main thing. Like, if you imagine that at the moment people are in the 4-star featured arena, they're grinding out to get that featured 4-star, and we got like, it's 20 million. It always seems to be about 20 million when it comes to getting the featured 4-star. And we all know that needs to change. People are wasting entire weekends grinding out champions. And I'm not going to preach, because obviously everybody knows that, you know, I've preached before, a lot of people have preached before with regards to cutoffs. We've tried to reduce it down. You have all complained about it, and this is really a good start, I'd say, yes, it is a good start to change the way that we think about the grind, and also the amount of points put off for cutoffs. So imagine this. Probably it's a case that we'll see that 20 million drop down a lot. I'm talking substantially, to about anything between 10 mil and below with regards to cutoffs for featured 4-star. And then when it comes to the 5-star version, you're going to find people in that featured 5-star arena grinding out quite extensively. So that is probably going to be where you'll start seeing your 20 million still. I doubt that people have got the rosters, nay the time, to grind out separate arenas, including the basic 4-star, the featured 4-star, and indeed the featured 5-star. So this is a positive move for the game. So let's delve in a little bit with regards to 5-star arenas and why this is so important. The first thing is milestones. I know you guys are as annoyed as I am with regards to milestones lacking in further advancement after 4 million when it comes to the featured 4-star arena. This changes slightly when it comes to the 5-star featured. We see milestones heading up to that 12 million point. I mean, for me, if I grinded that hard on the arena, I could probably get 12 million. This will probably get easier at the point that I've finished opening my 5-star blade featured crystals when it comes to the latter point of this month. So I'm thinking that a lot of other players are in the same boat. Players that maybe have completed Labyrinth of Legends, players that have maybe completed a lot of Act 5, and maybe a lot of players that have a lot of 5 stars to begin with, that maybe haven't been as stupid as me to have done so many featured 5-star crystals and got nothing from them. But in any case, I shouldn't bitch and moan, but I should be concentrating on the facts, and that is that 5-star usage is going to be incredibly important in this particular arena, to obviously to get you more points, the same as it is for any other arena. The take home from rank home rewards isn't too bad. As a start point with regards to just 6-star shards in general, it isn't too bad. It's kind of, again, comparable to the time that 5 stars were entered into the game and 5-star shards were then you could grind them out from doing the arena. I was trying to think of something grindability, whatever, where we could grind them out of the arena. So the main thing is that, yes, 6-star shards can be got. And also when it comes to 5-star shards, more and like greater amount are going to be able to be got from this. Obviously, 5 stars are going to become the new 4 stars. I think this is just like a progressional thing that's really going to happen with the game as it evolves on. You know, next thing we're going to be talking about is 7 stars. But obviously we've got to get 6 stars out of the way first. And finally, there's these kind of like placement things that you can get for the amount of times you're kind of charting first in like the top positions with regards to arenas. So if you're first in the arena, you're kind of first for about 50 times, and there's different kind of placements and rewards that come, and titles that are going to be great. Obviously a lot of players do this. I'm not a big fan of them, but that's just me. I really can't see any value of grinding out and kind of losing a good chunk of my weekend and life by doing it. But obviously for a lot of people who want to like make full advancement in the game, then obviously people are going to do that. So yeah, the kind of like great opinion that I have about this is I'm incredibly happy about this. It was something that I think should have been put in a long time ago, but at the same time, I can see from a strategic point of view, Kabam wouldn't have put in this if they wanted us to get 6 stars more quickly, or kind of have more. You know, they really want to push us to kind of complete certain content to then, in further kind of like times, then unlock things like 6-star shards being got from other areas. It's just a progression route with the game. I understand that, but I kind of I really would have liked this a long time ago when they were first thinking about 6 stars, and then saying, right, okay, we'll roll out 6 stars, but at the same time we'll kind of either increase the 5-star rewards, or at the point of 5 stars coming in that they did the featured arena. Either way, I'm happy that they're doing this arena now, so positive moving forward. Great news. Okay, our next story is all about the gold issue, and this is something I wanted to cover last week before I got ill, and it's all about the amount of gold you can grind out in game. And before anybody jumps on my back and says, what the hell are you talking about, get an arena boy, the thing is, like, I'm doing that at the moment, so I can't really kind of sympathize, but I can sympathize. I can't sympathize because I'm in arena grinding all the time, and the reason I'm doing that is to get units from that, because I want to kind of evolve my account slightly towards the free to play. But that's just only like this year, because there's so many things I want to buy. I want to buy a new computer and other things. I'm just trying to kind of switch my spending by spending more time grinding out in arena. So you're probably going to see more live streams of me grinding in arena and chatting with you guys in Q&As. But that's where I'm getting a lot of my gold nowadays. However, though, a lot of people are very vocal on the amount of gold they can get. With the increasing price with regards to ranking up your 5 stars and your 6 stars, people are really chomping at the bit when it comes to getting that gold. And there's been so many kind of like not demands, but kind of suggestions when it comes to doing the gold arena again. And I do back that. I think that people have a great idea with regards to it rolling out 1 day a week. And in particular, people are saying it's a Sunday. That kind of free for all kind of thing in the expert proving grounds or proving grounds is we take it or leave it. I think people would then go like, hey, why don't we just instead replace that with a gold realm? And that would be a good idea. I think everyone would be quite happy with that. It could mean that people would be able to rank up 1 5-star a week based on that. Or, you know, you're going to be forced to go into arena. That's the only other thing that people, I think, will have to be forced to do. But either way, I don't know what people's thoughts on this are. I think a lot of people are for the gold arena, but obviously for the intense grinders who get that gold from arena are going to be all about that arena. So, gold realm or arena? How do you fall on that line? Let me know in the comments section below, or put a kind of post on this forum post. That all links to the forum posts are in the description. The next story I was so desperate to cover last week, but obviously illness, and it's all about these images here, these PNG images for Sentinel, for Sabretooth, and for Bishop. And I'm liking Bishop a lot. Sabretooth looks pretty cool, though he looks a little... He looks like Muttley, from Wacky Races, like... if anybody doesn't know what I mean, search Wacky Races, search Muttley. Looks a bit like Muttley. Anyway, the design's perfect for Bishop and for Sabretooth. Absolutely perfect. Like, I like the way they look. They look very comic book-esque. So shout out for that, because they're completely spot on. Bishop I'm really excited for, but I do worry that I'm going to have to spend too many Blade features in order to get him awakened, and at the same time I'm then going to lose a chance to then go for him as featured. I hope that it plays out, like I can have at least 1 or 2 tries for Bishop. But obviously I've got to see the signature abilities and also the abilities in general, and hopefully that will be leaked in the coming weeks towards the coming months. So I've got to hold my breath first. But I do want to talk about Sentinel, because obviously this is the difficult one. Profiling against size. Now, I don't know how this champion is going to come across, whether or not he's going to be incredibly tall, which is my personal hope. The regards to look and appearance, he looks good. My biggest downside is that I hope that he's not going to spend all of his time with his mouth open, because he looks like a sex doll. He really does, and it creeps me the hell out. Just that constant open mouth looks really weird. Yeah, I can't even buy into it looking at it. Either way, the design is spot on. I really like it, and it's again a whole thing about sizing and profiling. Like, how are we going to have this? Is this going to be up top with like Juggernaut height and also a little bit higher than that, which would be my hope, or is it a case that they're going to scale it back down to being at the level of of the champions? So is it going to be a case like it's going to be the same size as Sabretooth and of Bishop? I don't know, but I really don't hope that there is, like, it's just like mediocre, and I hope it's a case there is a higher scaling, and also just like it looks a lot kind of like thicker and stronger. But again, that's my own kind of opinion and my thought. Obviously, you can have your own opinion and thought on the matter. And our final story is all about Booty. Yeah, no kidding. It's actually about Booty. The fact is, I don't know where this actually came from. Like, Trucos sat down and thought, do you know what? I've got to put a rate that Booty of 2018. I mean, I found it funny. I looked at it, I was just like, I laughed. I thought it was hilarious, and it does actually feature this in MCOC, or Contest of Memes 2. I'll tell you all about that in tomorrow's MCC News. But yeah, Contest of Memes 2 is happening. I've finished it, and I'm going to show a few people and see what they think about it. But this will feature in it. But yeah, shout out to Trucos for doing this, because hopefully you voted. A lot of people putting, like, there's a little kind of like comment on this where they've got Abomination's Booty and being put in there. So I was like that's pretty funny. So yeah, cast your votes. Obviously, let them know which Booty is the best. So that's been your news for Thursday, the 8th of February 2018. Have a great day, whatever you're doing. It's great to be back, and yep, catch you on the flip side. Bye bye for now.